Well, you said that you heard Drake showed up to Michael Rubin's party, a white party, 20 deep.
Yeah.
When really guests were only allowed one guest.
Yeah, Mike Rubin is always touted that. I'm waiting for him to respond to that because I heard it from very confidential sources, okay?
He showed up 20. It is Drake, though.
Well, I heard Drake popped out to pop out. Hey, at a time in the industry, you got to flex a little bit, and you also got to maybe check a little bit of temperature to see, again, I think he's also trying to figure out who's rocking with me, who's fake friends, pop out with force. Yeah. And now he's not there like beating people up, but it's just like, hey, listen, he had this one song. He said, I'll never go to the Met Gala because they only give you a +1. Time he shows up to Michael Rubin, damn well
20 deep, yeah.
Hey, I come on with 20 of my homies. You get to see that I'm still, and by the way, he hasn't popped out many places. You get to see, I'm still Drake. When I come in, you came in with your date. I came in with my niggas, okay? And it's just almost of a, the elephant still is in the room, right?
Well, yeah, Michael Rubin also said that he told the DJ not to play Not Like Us.
Of course.
Which makes sense. You don't want to play a diss record with one of your biggest guests. If not your actual biggest guest. And, Michael Rubin did the Breakfast Club interview where he talked about how he dislikes how black culture hates on each other. And he had to backtrack that and say, listen, someone that I really respect more than anyone else told me. It was Jay-Z, that's what they said. What's interesting, though, is that they said how the comments were like, yeah, I'd like to see a black entertainer go on a Jewish platform and tell them what they don't like about Jewish culture. This is a Jewish platform, Jewish-owned platform. People come to my platform and tell me problems they have with what's happening in Israel.
Okay,
I accept it. I respect it.
But I will say there was a very slight difference, and I see why he got some backlash. So if you go back to that interview, I think this isn't being mentioned a lot, but it's very telling. So he says he doesn't like when, he says one part of black culture he doesn't like is when black people hit on black people. And then Charlamagne kind of parlays the question to be like, okay, you're Jewish. Are you trying to say that, Jewish people support other Jewish people more? And he didn't give he kind of explicitly say he would rather black people support black people, but he wouldn't give an explicit answer on does he, in the Jewish community, does Jewish people support Jewish people more? He kind of was just like, I just want everybody to win. Yeah, that's kind of like how he answered it. And I think that kind of skirts around why people kind of having these thoughts are like, okay, so, there's always this conversation of, you can't say nothing about Jewish people. Or there's like a secret agenda where Jewish people kind of collude. Did you see the clip at the Fanatics Fest where he introduces Aiden to Robert Kraft? You see that?
Yeah.
He introduces Aiden to Robert Kraft, and Robert Kraft's like 95. He probably just came out of a spa, just got in a hand job or something. And he just, for real, he got caught, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. And right when he's introducing him, you could tell Robert Kraft don't know if he's seen the Grim Reaper or he's old as shit. And when he's trying to explain to me what he does, he's like, he's one of the biggest streamers in the world. And then he says this, and he's a good Jewish boy. Yeah, he says that. He says that. And I think maybe that, I think it was another, I think they would probably get at all white dudes if they said that. It's one of those things where it's like, people drew the association to black on black crime. I don't think that's necessarily the right association to give, but it didn't sound right when he said what I don't like about black culture, right?
No, fair enough. And in hip hop though, Jewish people don't fuck with each other because
really.
Well, look, me and Aiden Ross don't get along.
Nah, but it's Aiden Ross. We're talking about the powerful ones, man.
Clearly not powerful, but I remember. What's his name?
Is Leor Jewish or no?
Who?
Leor.
Yeah.
You fuck with Leor?
I fuck with Leor.
That's who we talking about. Don't talk about Aiden Ross. Aiden Ross is over here making gay jokes in the stream. That's my man's. But it's like, the powerful people, they're locked in. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah, but me and Leor aren't locked in like that. We talk, and he's come on my platform to promote, the City of Hope and stuff like that. But
y'all are allies.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We go with each other.